What's going on, players? Welcome to Tearing TV. I'm back with another video. This time, I'm going to be checking out a very old school game. A game that I love. But before we get into it, you just better make sure you keep it tearing. Alright, let's just get straight into this. Boy, this is clearly a mod. Everybody can see it's clearly a mod, yeah, but the Dealing City music, whew. And the footsteps sound, man. I'll never forget. It's only a short clip. I believe this is only 55 seconds long, but boy, it just looks so crisp, man. I can see a couple of errors though. Like the keychain at the end of the sword is just like floating. So this is what it would be like, yeah? If there was a Final Fantasy VIII Remake. I can run with this still. I can run with this. Look at it, man. We need a Final Fantasy VIII Remake. I don't care what anyone says, man. Yeah, that was quite short still. Let me point out a couple of things to you. Let me just play that back real quick. So if you look, you can see the keychain is just like up. That's a big issue there. And these character designs, their faces look a bit odd still. And he's running a bit weird, but yo, listen. It's decent, man. It's a decent try. Can't even lie, man. And the music, man, it just takes me back, bro, to my childhood, man. That Dealing City, like, that Dealing City music, man. That's what I've been waiting for a very long time. Square Enix, if you hear this, you need to get a move on, man. You need to start getting this Final Fantasy VIII Remake out of there. It's a good try, man. Whoever done this, good try. Very good try. I personally think, yeah, we need a Final Fantasy VIII Remake. We've got a Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I like Final Fantasy VII. I thought Final Fantasy VII was brilliant, and it was a good one to remake because it's a classic. Final Fantasy VIII, for me, was quality. I like the characters, Squall, Zell, Selphie, Rinoa, Quisis, I think her name was. She was cold as well, like Irvine. It needs to be remade. I've got a lot of time for Final Fantasy VIII. A lot of people, you've got a mixed bag because a lot of people didn't like Final Fantasy VIII, but a lot of people did. I think the junction system was a bit iffy and it was hard for people to get used to. I could play with the junction system, no problem. The drawing system, I weren't keen on the drawing system because at the start you could draw like 100 blizzards or 100 thunders, and right at the start, MP wasn't really a thing in Final Fantasy VIII. Wasn't really. It was mainly aimed at drawing. Still, man, I don't mind. Give me a Final Fantasy VIII. I'll take a Final Fantasy VIII from you any day. I got my money. I got my money ready. Now let's have a look at the Balamb Garden Infamous, mapped out in Unreal Engine 4. Oh, the Balamb Garden music. You listen to that music? Amazing. It just relaxes you, man. Look at it, man. Look at the graphics. This is what sort of graphics they could implement in this game. Definitely PS5. If you're gonna do it, put it on the PS5, man. Well, that's the only console it could go on now. Look at that. I even noticed you see the faces of the characters on those sheets. Quality, man. Look at the textures. It's exactly how it would look. This is exactly how I pictured it to look. Amazing. Truly amazing. Square Enix, what are you waiting for? I know it's going to take a little time to make this game if they was to remake it, but it's worth it, man. People will buy it. People will buy it. It had a really good storyline. Really good characters. I know I'm living in the past a little bit, people, but bring it back, man. Bring back our childhood. Now, if you like the content we're putting out, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. And hit the notification bell icon. Join us tomorrow. We'll be playing Outlast. Well, we'll be carrying on from Outlast. If you joined us last time, you would see how D Money handled Outlast. And it was, it was funny. Make sure you keep it locked. And please, keep it tearing.